So for the first time in 8 years, Florida voters will elect a new governor, with Governor Ron DeSantis set to leave office in January.
1 week from today, voters head to the polls to take that first step in the primary election.
10 Tampa Bay News reporter Andy Payton, along with our partners in Jacksonville, have spent the last few months talking to the top candidates in this race that we're talking about, and joins us now with a look at their views on property insurance right here in Florida.
Yeah, and despite the differences between these candidates, all of them agree that Florida needs to become more affordable. But does reducing property insurance rates, which has become one of the biggest financial burdens from homeowners, factor into their plans?
I've got to call these insurance CEOs and bring them back to the state. You do that with real market reforms by cutting down on the fraud in our state in the insurance market. We are #1 in insurance fraud. And there's no coincidence that we're also #1 in the country for insurance premiums.
So we need to go back and look at that entire system. I chaired the Insurance and Banking Subcommittee, so I'm very familiar with these issues. We're actually studying a lot of the various knobs that you can turn to make some adjustments.
Can we fix a homeowner's insurance market that has collapsed and it's not coming back by recognizing that? And actually, instead of fighting for insurance companies with a bailout fund, set up a catastrophic fund for homeowners? That can all be done.
The person who's lived here for 30 years struggling to pay their taxes, their insurance, their electric bills, their health care costs, those are the people I want to help. I want to make sure we're prioritizing our lifelong residents here.
Fraud is still the #1 thing that we have to work through. You have a hurricane come in, you have fly under the radar people who are putting roofs on, who are doing windows, who are doing siding. It just adds up, and that always goes back to the taxpayer.
In a matter of days, it'll be your turn, with the polls set to open on Tuesday, August 18th at 7 a.m. But for now, reporting here in the studio, Andy Payton, 10 Tampa Bay News.
All right, thank you, Andy. By the way, you can catch our full special with the candidates streaming right now on the 10 Tampa Bay News app.